If you go onto eBay and search for a Saab 93 front splitter, you will find a listing with a very familiar photo, and that's because it's my photo. But what they're selling isn't what it seems. So today, let's find out just what on earth is going on. So let's talk about why they have used my photo and what they're actually selling. So I believe they have used my photo as, number one, it was readily available on social media. I have ran for years a Instagram account, and this is a photo taken from my Instagram account. And what they've done is they have screenshotted it and they have tried to conceal the car's real identity. The biggest glaring thing they've done is blank out my plate, but they've done really quite a bad job at blanking it out. You can see that there is some of the letters showing through behind, and I want to show you the differences between my splitter and their splitter. And we will start off with the Max and Design part, which is the one that is fitted to the car itself. And as you can see, it is a very premium design and fits the car incredibly well. And that's because Max and Design would have had an actual Saab 93 in to do the research and development on. And as you can see, it fits very nicely. It curves around the sides of the bumper, perfectly fitting the lines, because again, it was designed for this car only. It is going to fit a lot nicer than the eBay part, because as I said, this is designed for this car and this car only. So now let's talk about the part you would actually receive if you were going to go ahead and buy this part. This is the eBay listing, and the biggest difference for me is that is a three-piece design. And this is meant to be a universal one-size-fits-all. You see these advertised a lot for BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, a couple of different cars. In fact, you will see just how many cars they list it for in the description later. So this is a universal one-size-fits-all. And because it comes in multiple pieces, it lets you sort of adapt it to the shape of the bumper. It is also sold by a lot of different companies. This one in particular is a company called Beauty Hair Mall, and they sell a lot of products, likely drop shipped. It is of a much lower quality than the actual part. It also uses these little red connecting rods, which is meant to make it look more of a motorsport style. This part will require you to drill into the bumper, which will actually damage the car. So as you can see, it is just really a very bad part and is not worth the, although very cheap, price. So I've now moved on to the description, and I want to pick out a couple of different things to highlight. Great quality and great fitment. I doubt there's any quality in this whatsoever. No cutting or splicing. I would really hope there was no splicing on a front diffuser. Strict quality control. I doubt there's any quality control in this whatsoever. Light and weight. It's light because it's made out of rubbish. Professional installation is highly recommended. I'm not sure any professional would want to touch this whatsoever. Material polyurethane. Now that is complete rubbish, because further down it says it's made out of a aluminium alloy. Weight 4 pounds. Again, it weighs nothing because it's made out of absolute rubbish. Fitment type, performance and custom. There is absolutely no performance in this whatsoever, and being custom would seem that it is made for one car specifically, and as you can see, it is a universal part, so nothing custom about this whatsoever. Fitment universal. As I said, it is a universal part. Requires drilling holes into the bumper lip diffuser to attach safely to the vehicle. I'm not sure I want to drill into any part of my car to fit this piece of terrible rubbish. And yeah, let's move on to fitment. So as you can see, there is a million different brands it will fit. So Audi, Mini, Toyota, Nissan, Peugeot, Land Rover. But the funniest thing is, although this is advertised as a Saab part, Saab isn't there at all. That's actually quite funny. I have been told not to call this listing a certain thing. And that starts with an S and is a 4-letter word. But it goes without saying, please don't buy this. I really hope no one buys this before seeing this video. Sadly, it does say that a couple of people have bought it, and because it's my photo, I do want to apologise for that. What have I done about this? I have contacted eBay and reported it. Sadly, eBay aren't doing anything about it. They've come back to me fairly quickly and said they don't see any issue with this listing and it is up, and it's still available for purchase. I think the best thing we can do is mass report this. I'm going to leave the link down below to this product in the video. I'm hoping that everyone who sees this video will go to eBay and report this listing and make it so big that eBay has to listen. Now, I know we're not a massive channel, but I do hope that anyone who sees this that hasn't subscribed will do their part in trying to get this taken down. But yeah, again, please don't buy this part. You will be wasting your money on a much more inferior product. If you guys did enjoy the video, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.